I'm delighted to say we have been joined by a winning team who has already got the job done today. 6-3, 6-2 out on court 18. It's Raquel, Kops-Jones and Abigail through to the semi-finals of the ladies doubles, beating Kops-Jones and Safarova out on court. We were watching actually just from up here. Congratulations, that must feel fantastic, Raquel, to have made it through to the semis.
Yes, we're super excited. I couldn't breathe in the whole last game, so I'm delighted to be in the semis here. Just take it one match at a time, one day at a time. And
game, set match.
You couldn't breathe because you were nervous? Nervous, or did something happen?
I try and just stay in the moment. Sometimes you can get ahead of yourself, especially based on the score. So anything can happen at any time. You never have the match until it's over. So I just trying to keep myself in the moment.
Right.
And I was reminding her to breathe.
You were a great partnership, Abigail. Well, we just saw your match point here and the reaction between the two of you, the sheer elation of making it through, and straight sets against a pairing seeded 2 places higher than you. They were the number 3 seed, you're the number 5 seed, but you haven't dropped a set yet these championships, so things must be working pretty well between the two of you. I know you've been together for some time.
Yeah, I know we're really happy to have gotten through without dropping a set. It's really difficult not to drop a set here, but all the teams are great and each player is tough. So we're just really happy that we've done a solid job this tournament, and we love grass, we love Wimbledon, and we are really excited to be in the semifinals.
You must have known though that Kops-Jones and Safarova, obviously it's in the back of your head, they've won the 2 majors this year. They're going for the calendar Grand Slam. I mean, how much? I mean, is that the confidence boost to them? Is it pressure to them? And what? How do you look at that? You say, well, hold on, they're on a winning streak. They must be thinking about, because obviously 6-3, 6-2 in anybody's eyes. That's nearly a strange score. What happened to the defending champion Australian Open and French Open? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be pressure. I think Abby and I also play a different style than most girls. They're not able to just hit cross court. We come in, we do formations, we take away, angles. So I think our game style can kind of mess with people. I think before the match, I was definitely thinking about their results, and they've had really good results this year. I think a new partnership this year as well. And but once I got out into the court, I wasn't thinking about that at all. It's just another opponent, and we got the job done today.
So how many years have you guys played together, just for?
That is a good question.
Oh, is it that long?
Well, because we sort of played like half a year here and there. So what did we say total? It's like
we're gonna go with 7.
7.
Okay.
7's a good number. Yeah.
Good
in total, yeah.
So your semi-final opponents were waiting to be decided later today. They're not due on court for a while, but it'll either be Hingis Merza or Delacroix-Shadova. So Abigail, which partnership would you prefer to take on if you had the choice? And what would be your tactics with your style of play? You mentioned to us that you are quite traditional serve and volleys.
I have to pick one because I would like to play both of them. We haven't played Shvedova and Delacroix as a team, and we've played Merza and Hingis. I don't think we've played
individually,
them individually, but not together.
Yeah.
So I'm actually kind of excited to play both because I think grass suits both those teams very well, but how we play is we don't. I think all the girls know we don't change our game. So
really.
It's serve and volley, it's return come in. We try to beat the girls to the net. It's pretty obvious what we do. There really isn't that much. I mean, there's maybe a little tactical change of where we're going to hit it, but they pretty much know what they're going to get when they play against us. So and we're just. We just need to have fun out there and run and chase that ball. So,
What do you think what has Bob and Mike Bryan meant for you guys, being Americans, and then the way they've taken doubles really into the spotlight again? Because there was talk about doubles not being, should even have doubles at some point. Obviously, I'm not sure the women's side if you went through that, but Bob and Mike being Americans, I mean, they're the great. Even though they lost, I mean, how much have they meant for you guys? Serve and volleying as well.
Yeah. They're really inspirational. I love watching them just purely for their energy. I think you can get bored watching anybody play if they're just walking around, with their head down or whatever. I think bouncing around, the chest bump, whatever whatever it is. Abby and I have a hip bump.
You have a hip bump?
What? A hip bump?
We have the female version.
Just a body slam.
Yeah, female version.
I think it's so much more entertaining to watch when you have that energy, which they have. And we definitely, their results, I mean, we'd love to just win all the time like they do. But
they're great ambassadors for the sport, and especially for doubles, and and their attitudes are just, they're great.
I have to ask you, because I know that playing doubles here at Wimbledon was slightly different from other Grand Slams, because I think here the fans are, I don't know, do you guys feel that? Are the fans more involved? I mean, are there more people watching doubles in Wimbledon than the other majors, you think?
I think sometimes with the way the courts are situated, with how close the fans are, people are walking through, especially on the sixth to that side. You can feel more of a presence. Today we definitely had a full stadium. That was nice. They were cheering. They were into the match, so that was fun.
Right.
And I'd love to ask you guys about, we've just experienced a rain delay, obviously out on all the courts now. Looks like play's going to begin again very soon. You managed to get the job done beforehand, but just try and describe to our viewers as players who've no doubt experienced rain delays, perhaps not yet so far these championships. I'm not sure if it's come across you, but how frustrating is it when you're in the middle of a match and you have to come off due to weather? We've seen the quarterfinalists out, they're really just at the start of their game and they've had to walk off again, and you never really know how long you're going to be off court for, do you? I guess you guys have the benefit that you've got a pairing, so you can perhaps keep each other amused in rain delays, but what do you tend to do?
Oh, I mean, if it's really long, I've got a deck of cards, but we're always constantly trying to stay warm because, like you said, I mean, it could stop, covers are off, and you've got to be ready. So there's a lot of, dancing around, like jumping, stretching. I'm sure with the top players, their whole crew is trying to keep them positive, motivated, and telling them, game plan. And I know we're constantly talking to each other, okay, this is what we're going to do when we go back, that this is our game plan. And, maybe having a better attitude or trying to keep it light too, but
What card game do you play when the cards do come out?
Well, we like King's Corners, but there's a really fast one, like Slapjack, but Speed as well. So.
Oh, okay. Keep up the reactions. I like that. And just lastly, will you be watching the match later on when they come on course? Hingis Mirza Delacroix stood over to see.
Yes.
Yeah. We also have a coach here, and he's won Wimbledon before. So
who's
that?
Stephen Huss.
Yeah. Okay, the Australian.
Yeah, and he's very, very good at scouting and giving us tips, so he'll be watching as well.
Yes.
And where, have you rented a house here in the village? Where are you staying? Where will you watch from?
I'm sorry.
I have a mixed match, so I don't know if I'll be watching if it's on at the same time.
I would imagine not.
I'll be here, and then I'm staying down the hill, so with the friends, the Cumleys, so family I've stayed with for 10 years, and she stays.
How different is that, though? You're staying with somebody compared to, usually it's hotels, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. It makes it, I mean, we've been friends now for 10 years, and it makes it home away from home. This is the end of a long stretch, and so it sort of is relaxing, and I think that's why we like coming. I mean, we do well on grass anyways, we prefer it, but I think it helps. It adds a sense of relaxation and also support. They come and watch us, and so it's really nice.
Well, congratulations on reaching the semi-finals, and best of luck.
Thank you.
And the next match, hopefully we'll talk to you again soon. The American duo of Raquel Kops-Jones and Abigail Spears through to the semis here of the Wimbledon ladies doubles. But it's time now to catch up with our reporter Rachel Stringer once again.